Hi everyone! Today I'm going to show you how I do my makeup on a short weekend getaway. When it's like 2 to 3 days stay and it's just a chill trip, I usually don't like to bring more than just a small bag of makeup because I'm packing light and I most likely won't use like a full ton of makeup on my face anyway. So I would usually bring half of what I would usually use or even just 1/4 of what I would use. So let's get started. First, I'm going to put my hair back. I actually just dyed my hair 2 days ago, but in this lighting, the color isn't coming off right. It's supposed to be a little pinkish. My skin is already prepped with skincare, so I'm just gonna jump right into makeup. I've already dampened my sponge. So I'll usually go with a lightweight foundation just because I don't want a full coverage. I want more of like a natural glow, and I will just use one pump. Sometimes I would just go in with just concealer, but I feel like I want to use some foundation just for fun. Then I dab it in. Actually, you can just use your fingers to blend out your foundation so you can not bring a sponge. But I don't like using my fingers to blend out my foundation because I think due to my skin texture, it's kind of like holy because of my acne scars, so it tends to become streaky. I know people with really good skin, they would usually just blend out their foundation or their tinted moisturizer with their fingers, but not me. Foundation is done, so I'm going to go in with my concealer. I don't use too much because the concealer I have is like really high in coverage, so I don't need too much. My scars. I'm not too particular of my redness showing from my scars, so I'm just gonna put one layer. I like to blend it out this way so that there's no like harsh top. And with the remaining, I will just put on my eyelids, and then I'll go ahead to my scars. Okay, it's nice and blended, so I'll go in with the powder. Look at this powder, it's tiny. I like travel size stuff because I travel a lot, or at least I like to think that I travel a lot. Although people usually can like depot it into smaller containers, I don't mind depoting it, but I prefer if they have it in like travel sizes because I like to see it in its real packaging. I'm just gonna powder where I applied the concealer. Usually I'll just touch it a bit so I know that I powdered enough because I don't want to look like matte. Scars. And then also my smile lines. I didn't put concealer here obviously, but it's because I have smile lines and it tends to crease, like the foundation will crease. I don't like that. It makes me look really old. So I will also put like at the side of my nose a little bit. Okay, I am done with my powder. This is the difficult part. 1, 2, 3. Wasted. It's like my money being poofed away. Next, I'll go in with an eyeshadow primer. I'll just put like this much. Warm it up. Put on my eyelids and also the leftover on my eyebrows. And now the tricky part, my eyebrows. I recently got it shaped after the whole lockdown period, and when Shu Uemura started to have their eyebrow shaping service again, it's so helpful because now I just have to fill it in. I don't have to really shape it. I used to do my eyebrows by myself, then I just started to want to pamper myself once in a while. I mean, treat yourself, right? I'm trying not to like overfill it because I want it to look natural, but it's really hard because I don't have a mirror, and you know, phone camera, it's not like real life. I'm doing short gentle strokes because I don't want it to come out too harsh. I don't know how my brows look like. I think it's okay, but you get the idea. I don't really shape it to be like defined and like dark. I just fill it up so it looks natural. Since I didn't bring eyeshadow, I'm just gonna use like this Cloud Paint by Glossier. So I'm just gonna use my highlighter stick to put it on my eyelids. I just got this highlighter stick, so I'm still learning how to use it. I realized with highlighter sticks, because it's cream, I don't like to like put it on like that because it tends to move my foundation and then it becomes like patchy and there's no saving unless I redo my entire foundation. So I just apply it on my finger and I just blend it out. This is to give it a bit of glow, and then I'll go in with this cheek color. Just a bit. Look down. With cream colors like that, I will put bit by bit so it's easier to build up, so that you don't go overboard. So as you can see, there's not much color, but I'm fine with it because I don't need pigmented color, I just need a bit of color. Then I'm gonna go in with my eyeliner. I usually go for brown eyeliners because it looks more natural. And I will tightline. Tightline meaning I just fill in my lash line. So I won't go like anywhere above that other than like the side. So first I do it like that, you see? You can see the difference between this and this. This makes my lash line look fuller. Bam! I'm awake. Then because I have Asian eyes and my double eyelid is quite thin, so I can't like put on full eyeliner. So I like to just wing it out at the side. So I draw it kind of like downwards. Just a bit. So I usually like to use a dark eyeshadow to like smoke out the eyeliner, just to give it a bit of a more natural smoked out look than like harsh eyeliner line. But since I didn't bring any of that, I'm just gonna attempt to like blend it with the Q-tip. Although I think I will fail miserably, like not working. Is he erasing my eyeliner? Okay, can lah. So you see it's a bit smoked out, like the line isn't harsh. Then I'll just go in and define it a bit here. Okay, that is all. Itu saja. And I also didn't bring an eyelash curler, so I'm just gonna put on mascara. This mascara is like my holy grail. Although like the wand is really fat, and because of my Asian eyes, it tends to like get on my lid if I'm not careful. But I really like it because it makes my eyelashes look like I'm wearing falsies. Bam! Do you see the difference? Love. Wow, this angle you can see my eye bags. This is from like Sleepless Nights. Mascara is done. I put a bit on my bottom lashes. just to open up my eyes. And then I'm going in with blush. So again, I like to build it up. The good thing about this one is it's not very pigmented, so I can slowly build it up, but at the same time it's not very pigmented, so it takes some time to build it up, and it gets on my nerves when I'm like impatient. And also I'm thinking about how much money I'm spending, because I keep applying and keep applying and keep applying, so it's actually pretty expensive for something that I have to use a lot of. I don't know, that's just my calculative side speaking. Maybe it's the lightings. I might actually just put too much, but usually I will put like 2 to 3 layers. Okay, and then I'll put a tiny bit on my nose. I usually put my blush on my nose too, so this is no different because there's that sun-kissed look. But honestly, I'm not going for that sun-kissed look. I'm going for like a cutesy look. I'm not really cutesy, but it's just a look. Man, I don't know what am I saying sometimes. So you see, it looks like I just came back from the beach, but I'm actually in the middle of the forest. And then it's time for my highlight. So again, as I mentioned, I put some on my finger, and I like to tap, because like any dragging motion, I feel like it's gonna move my foundation, especially because I didn't set my foundation. But even when I do set my foundation, and I use a powder highlighter and go in with a brush, I still like to pat instead of like drag, because I'm trying to avoid as much streak as possible. So I put the highlighter on the high points of my face. Cream highlighters are nice because you can't really go too far with it unless you really go ham on it. I like cream blushes because it gives me this really natural glow, like I'm radiating from within, like radiant, you know. I look like naturally radiant, but we all know it's fake. Some people just put it on the tip of their nose to have that cute button nose look, but I like to also put it here and a bit on the bridge. Honestly, it's like my entire nose lah, okay, minus like this space and like this space, just so that I look like I have a sharper nose. And usually I'll put some highlighter in my inner corners as well. And this part of my eyebrow, the arch, a bit like below my eyebrow, not like the full eyebrow, but like below the arch. Can you even see the difference? I can't tell. That's pretty much it. And then, oh, and I forgot my lipstick. I go for like a nude-ish color to match with the whole natural look. And this one isn't matte, it's shine. Honestly, this is more like a lip balm to me, like a tinted lip balm, but it's not, it's a lipstick. And that's it for this makeup look. Hopefully this will help you in your upcoming short weekend getaways or your staycation when you don't want to bring a ton of products. After all, being on vacation is when you want to chill and relax and not think too much about your whole makeup. So you can just slap on some really natural looking lightweight makeup just to look awake or to look like you're alive when you're on vacation. But even if you don't, it's all good, it's your prerogative. And even if you want a full face of high coverage makeup, you do you, man. I have days when I want to go for a red lip and matte face and defined eyebrows too, but for a short weekend getaway, I like to just go like that. If you enjoyed watching this video, please give this video a thumbs up and write something in the comment section because I like looking at comments and replying to them. Subscribe to this channel for more travel content, and I will see you in my next video.